I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true.
Welcome to In Plain Sight. We got a U-Haul issue. Yes, the police apparently have questions about a man driving a U-Haul, and they suspect some stuff. I don't know what they're going to find, but it's a U-Haul. It could be anything. He could just be traveling down the road, traversing with a bunch of furniture, or perhaps he's just carrying some, I don't know, toys or something for the kiddos, or could be something even more nefarious, probably some drugs or even body parts. We have no idea, but let's find out.
On January 2nd, 2026, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a U-Haul truck after observing that the front windshield was damaged, and further noted that the vehicle matched the description associated with a prior domestic-related call.
Hello, Sergeant Malsheimer with US Police. Well, your windshield's completely smashed, so that's an issue. It's an obstruction of your view, so.
I can see it from down here. You saw just a second ago. He ain't lying about the completely. I don't know how he's driving to begin with. I don't know how he's seeing where he's going. I can't even do it when it's got like dirt. I can't stand that. That's like a pet peeve of mine. Dirt on the screen. A crack, man, that would drive me up a wall.
Do you have your license and then the vehicle registration? I know it's a U-Haul, but usually it's in the glove box.
Look at that thing.
Oh, there isn't one? Okay. Can you roll down that window for me? For the other officer? Is it all? Yeah. Thank you. I'll be right back with you. I was told you guys are looking for this, and the window is completely shattered anyway, the windshields.
Them cops rolling in style. This must be in Florida. That is shorts? What? Man, sign me up. No, don't sign me up. I can't do shorts like in public. I don't have the legs for shorts. I got the legs for long pants, baggy ones too, to make it. You see the palm trees back there? That's me. That's me back there. Twigs. I'm not wearing those shorts for nobody. Sorry.
Congrats, love the pictures.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Look at the dent
What
on that
is
thing.
up with this windshield? Can you roll that down?
That is bashed
Does it
up.
roll down anymore? Thank you. So what happened to your windshield?
Yeah, what happened?
It got bashed in? Who bashed it in? A friend?
A friend.
Yeah, you got glass all up on your dash there.
You see, I had a friend once that busted our windshield. I busted a friend's windshield. I'll give you two stories. We were Richie. Y'all might know my buddy Richie, because we were going down to Little Rock when we were in college. And we were just jamming out, man, tunes, blaring. And I beating on the dash, because I'm really getting into it. And then I do a little punch to the windshield. I did once, and then bam, I'm thinking I'm just dead. Then we just see this across the front. I'm like, my breath just stopped. I'm like, I just broke this dude's windshield. Now I gotta pay for it. So I can understand your friend doing it. And then other buddy, he was playing with an axe, and the axe flew out and it hit the windshield. What thinking it was his truck. I see it happening, but something tells me that's not the kind of play around that was happening with this windshield. Probably not nearly as cordial.
All right, you have did they take your driver's license? Did they ask you for it?
No.
Okay. All right, my friend, I'll be right back, okay?
Hey, boss. Hey, so it smells a little bit like marijuana. You have a medical card? What? Wait, do you have a medical card? No? All right, you want to do me a favor? Just jump out for us?
Okay.
You just riding around with coins, with cash in their hand, buddy? Who drives around with cash floating in it? Look, I got wallets for a reason, but also I don't. Why am I just? Why are you in the rig just gotten cash all in your hands? Hello, what were you doing? Tell the truth now.
So, being that you don't have a medical marijuana card, There's some shake in the front of the car. We can search the car, okay? Do you have anything illegal on you? No. Okay. So when
Anything illegal on you? No. Why you always you say no? You'd have been better off doing no. You buying it?
he's gonna do is he's gonna search your pockets. Right?
I'm not consenting to the search.
Okay, but we have probable cause. You don't have.
Yeah, it's not
That's for the vehicle, not me. I'm not consenting.
But there was illegal items in.
No, there
the
wasn't.
vehicle. Yes.
It's
Would you like me to
glass.
show it to you?
Yes.
Okay. Come on right over here and I'll show you. Okay. Do you see this right here?
Yeah.
That's called shake. That's illegal to have.
Marijuana.
Yes.
Hey, no way. Hey, no way. Are there people this slow in the world? For real. No, I have to know, man. I gotta know. Are there really people this slow in the world? All right.
Marijuana is not legal in the
It's
state
not.
of Florida.
I said it's from the greenhouse. I explained that already.
Okay, but it's still shake.
It's from the greenhouse. It's not. It's not marijuana.
So it's also not in the original container.
It needs to be.
It needs to be in a container, the original container from the greenhouse, regardless of what it is.
Because he has a destroyed front windshield.
Yeah, but
Yep.
they said something about that like a couple weeks ago, and they just
I wasn't there, but I don't know.
A couple of weeks. How long are you renting a U-Haul truck for? Are you traversing the entirety of the United States, sir? Hear me out. You got a U-Haul for 2 weeks. Okay, so maybe you're renting it and you're moving every day or every other day. 2 weeks.
I didn't even know this was the same call. I just pulled up to back up the traffic stop. That's all. That's the reason for the stop, because of the windshield. The traffic unit saw with the windshield. You guys from Florida or Arizona? Florida. Okay, I just saw the Arizona
she
tag.
just literally got that from that.
Oh, the one here in town. Okay. Yeah, if they rent it to you that way, yeah, all right. Do me a favor, just stay over here. I'll let them know that that's how you guys rented it. Okay.
U-Haul is in the habit. I want to make sure I get this right. Maybe Florida is different. Maybe a U-Haul will see a damage like that, and their insurance companies will allow them to re-rent a U-Haul vehicle with the windshield like that. That's what you want. Okay. Fine.
That's the other half from the 22 verbal from earlier, La Concha.
Okay.
He's saying that they rented it to him that way.
Okay.
We were out this guy earlier. He's kind of up and down.
He's saying he rented it to him that
That's
way?
what he said. He rented it here in Key West.
Told me they pulled over for it before, and he's allegedly been told to go out, but that's obviously
He said the same exact thing.
So, but that's obviously an instruction. And without a medical card, we can't tell whether or not but it's not in a container. So that's what gives us probable cause to search the vehicle and you.
Not consenting to the search.
Well, it's not a debate. It's not a
Being
choice.
searched.
So
Okay. Well, at
That's
face
gonna-
value, it looks like there's illegal items in the car.
We're
So,
gonna go check.
okay. All right. Come back this way.
Oh, wait, don't go over there.
I'm not. Don't.
Okay.
Hey, stop, bro. Stop.
No,
Hey.
you stop.
Relax. Get off of
Hey,
What is the reason for you to escalate it like that, buddy? Just walk to the. You said there's nothing illegal in the vehicle. You don't want to be searched. All they were saying was come back there. I just don't understand, man. Well, maybe I will soon.
Back up! You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win, sir. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach now.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Okay?
Y'all are detaining me, by the way. Very rough detainment.
As soon as you pull your hand away.
Okay?
Study. Stop. Stop.
I wasn't gonna say that. I hear you. Look, I can see you. I see you. You think I can? You think Corey Kenshin's the only one that can see through the screen? I see you. I see you thinking exactly what I'm thinking that you think I'm thinking while you're thinking it. I know. You see the sugar. You see it. The tank is overloaded at this point. Don't tell me you don't see it. I sees it.
Thank you. Not smart, sir. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Get up. Stand up.
Y'all think y'all like are the only cops in the world. Y'all could be assholes and crooked. The law is still the law. So y'all can detain me roughly, try to scare me.
They were cordial with you the entire time, boss. You the one that started to act the fool. What are you talking about? You literally are the one that escalated this. You ain't nobody but you.
Can I talk to this officer?
Not right now. You need to go 25 feet over there.
Can I talk to an officer?
I am an officer.
No.
No,
Why?
not right now because he's detained. So I'm going to tell you one more time, or you're also going in cuffs. 25 feet. Go. Thank you.
Don't talk.
25 feet. 25 feet.
Widen your stance.
I wasn't running.
Widen your stance.
I didn't even.
Widen your stance,
Let go of
sir.
this.
I wasn't running.
Let go of this.
I can have my phone.
No.
Can I give it to my friend?
Nope.
Let go. There you go. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
That's why you didn't want to stay. That's why you wanted to walk away.
I wasn't walking. Okay.
No, no, of course not. You were not. No, you were not walking away. You were simply removing yourself from a location. You were traversing away from an altercation. You were trying to separate yourself from one place and another. That's what you were doing. Sure.
Your whole "I didn't do nothing" story, it just fell apart. Just stop.
Yeah.
There we go. Now the rest of the story comes out. See all that racism and BS you were talking? That's all lies. All lies.
So we're not the ones being
You
assholes.
sit upon a throne of lies.
You guys are still being rough for no reason. Microaggression.
All the buzzwords, you just throwing them out. He just finding every last one of them. Ding, 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 rapid fire. Listen. If there's something illegal in the state and you got the illegal something and you don't want to, that would be crime, criminality, sir. What is?
So anyway,
Yeah.
we tried to explain everything to him, and we got sassy.
Well, yeah. Plus, you're telling
That
him
is
where to
true.
go, and we just had a domestic with this guy allegedly.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna walk over
No.
to this guy and go the opposite direction.
No.
To go. Nobody else is in there, right?
No, I mean we didn't check the back, but
Good.
It's always someone else's fault. We're gonna get in this vehicle right here.
Well, man,
Man, you don't know what violence is, buddy. If you think that's violent, you've never experienced violence. What's that Velcro for, bro? Holding up your pants?
mouth?
My mouth? It's actually kind of funny.
You got him. I'm going to get Jenny.
Yeah, that's fine. Widen your stance again. You got anything up in your crotch? All right. Listen, partner.
See, that's the reason alone I would never do anything illegal. I don't want nobody doing that to me. It's also a reason why I don't wear anything fancy going on airplanes. Even to the belt I wear, if I'm wearing a belt, it's plastic. Yeah. No jewelry, no metalls. If I wear sweats, that's where I'm going. If I don't care if I'm going where it's hot, sweats. Yeah, no reason to pull me aside to check for nothing, because ain't nobody gonna be putting their hands, rub it. Nope. No. That's why I stay legal. I don't give you no reason to search me, because I'm not doing that. That's case enough for me to follow rules. I'm good.
If you got anything else on you, let me know. If you introduce it to the jail, it's going to be another felony, okay? And they're gonna scan you.
Wait, this is a felony?
It's a felony. All right. Go ahead and take a seat.
You didn't know that. Oh, the same way you didn't know that drugs were illegal. Okay, cool. That's logical.
I don't know what this is all about. Was that it? Go on, Cole.
I take it this is his other half?
Yeah, that's what Beer Guy was telling me, is that he's the other half of the domestic at the Casa Marina, I guess.
Well, I thought he was.
I mean, those two.
Yeah, I didn't know who this guy was. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the other half driver.
Okay.
Oh, Sugar, I was right.
Lipstick.
Okay.
Ah, good boy.
You were right.
That's a good boy. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go, boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What's in that suitcase? He got a bed. He was sleeping in this sucker. It was more than a rental. That was his house.
The hidey holes here, look. Pay attention to these little details.
That was his
This
house,
would be a perfect
man.
hidey hole for something, right?
Headache medication.
All right, so we got some pills in here that don't belong in this bottle.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Xanax. This is a pain relief acetaminophen.
So let's see.
Well, 5525.
Looks like he's eating half some.
Got a scale.
Mm-hmm.
He was peddling,
It
bro.
was in the trash. Not much, but. And then.
Now he was weighing out for a reason, man.
Let's take a wait right here.
The male subject was charged with resisting arrest and 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, specifically marijuana and methamphetamine. Following review of the related domestic incident, no criminal charges were filed in that matter.
You see, listen, it's easier to just go with it, buddy, instead of having to tell people, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do. Just to find out that you did do. You done did what you did. You did it. You know what? You probably would have been better off just letting them search, man. Or better yet, fix the windshield. Thoughts. Food for thought. Anyway, tell me if I was right about my suspicions that you knew about the sugar. And let me know what you think about the overall video in the comment section below. And we'll catch you on the next one.
One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favorites, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype. Everything judge in plain sight.